Melitta is notable for its bean-to-mug coffee machines that wander from the conventional, offering something somewhat unique. In the Melitta Latte Select, the distinction comes as smart controls on the front, giving one-contact admittance to the most famous recipes, in addition to a double bean container that allows you to pick between two kinds of coffee beans. Coffee quality is fantastic, yet the likewise valued Melitta Cafe Barista TS Smart offers comparable features and quality, and it can consequently switch between two coffee types. Design and features: double bean container, straightforward touch controls, up to 6 client profiles. Melitta coffee machines normally offer great worth, yet this is typically meant their design, which can feel less expensive than the more exceptional rivalry. Not so with the Melitta Latte Select. Decked out in silver, with squared edges, this coffee machine looks more premium than various models I've seen from the organization. On this machine's top you'll find the 270 grams bean holder, which is parted into two. There's a manual selector switch for picking which coffee to utilize. I'd involve more obscure dish beans on one side for espresso, and a lighter meal single beginning coffee for longer beverages. Yet you can head out in a different direction, maybe involving one side for decaffeinated beans. Having a decision is great. However, the manual selector implied that it was very much simple to make coffee with some unacceptable beans inadvertently. With the Melitta Cafe Barista TS Smart, the selection of beans is customized into profiles. In addition to there's an abrogate electronic selector, which makes it more straightforward to involve the right beans for the right work. Utilizing the dial at the back, bean drudgery can be set between 5 levels. Rather pointlessly, the settings are printed dark on dark, so I needed to turn the machine around to see what I was selecting. By and large, found that a better drudgery setting conveyed improved results. Melitta has made this coffee machine simple to utilize, so the principal beverages can be selected through the touch buttons across the top: Espresso, Bistro Crema, Cappuccino, and Bistro Latte Macchiato. There are additionally fastens for steamed milk and heated water, if you have any desire to make 2 beverages simultaneously. There's likewise a 2x button on the front to do this. Melitta pre-programs the recipes with default volumes, yet you can supersede these while the beverage is being made. Keenly, milk-based drinks let you change the general volume, yet keep the proportion of milk to espresso the equivalent. In the event that you'd prefer supersede forever, the Latte Select choice allows you to save your own default volumes to match the cups you have and your inclination. Additionally, you can stockpile to 6 profiles, each with its own defaults. Adding profiles utilizing the little screen and turning dial demonstrated somewhat more difficult than it ought to have been. The TS Smart makes this simple by permitting you to set everything up in the application. In profiles, there's a more prominent scope of recipes accessible, including ristretto, lungo, americano, espresso macchiato, caf latte, and bistro au lait. Espresso quality: superb crema, great temperature. Espresso is the essential element of most coffee-based drinks, so getting this right is significant. I began by making a couple of shots of coffee, utilizing the default 40 milliliters volume. I changed the drudgery a couple of times, yet chose the best setting to come by the best outcomes. Coffee poured at a sensible speed, and I estimated the shot at 60.60 C, which is about appropriate for espresso. The beverage was finished off with a decent crema with a pleasant sleek completion to it, which went on for a couple of moments. As far as taste, the coffee drew out the striking sharpness in my Fairtrade Peruvian coffee, conveying a fine shot. As a matter of fact, you'd find it hard to get better from a bean-to-cup machine. Milk foaming: great surface. Huge carafe gives adaptability. There's a huge plastic milk carafe that boats with the Melitta Latte Select. Simply fill this with milk and interface the hose. At the point when now is the ideal time to make a smooth beverage, the liquid is kissed up and steamed, and afterward pushed out of the mix head. This design implies that you can pour back any milk you haven't utilized. Likewise with all bean-to-cup machines that foam and pour milk, the drawback is less adaptability. The people who need to participate in some latte workmanship and free pour thus are stuck between a rock and a hard place. You'll require an elective machine with a manual steam wand, like the Gaggier Red in addition to. While you might lose a little adaptability, the Melitta Latte Select compensates for it in the quality of the beverage as it pours. It conveyed cappuccino with firmly pressed froth and a decent completion to it. As far as taste, this is basically as great as the vast majority could make themselves. Maintenance: sharp programmed cleaning modes. Cautions you about cleaning and descaling. Blend units simple to reach. There's consistently a smidgen more maintenance with a bean-to-mug coffee machine. However, the Melitta Latte Select gives a valiant effort to make life simple for certain key features, including programmed framework flushing when you turn it on. In the wake of making a milk drink, your approach to begin the cleaning system, where you cut the milk hose into the dribble plate and let the Melitta Latte Select clear this out for you. You can skirt the cleaning system to make numerous smooth beverages straight. yet ensure you clear out the framework whenever you've made the last beverage. The enormous trickle plate pulls out in advance, giving admittance to the pre-owned coffee pucks. I found that these were quite dry, regardless together, making them simple to discharge out into the container. It merits giving the plate an ordinary clean to forestall any form development. For more information, please go to see in the description below. Finally, thanks for watching this video. See you again next time.